There's a lot of frustration in the marketplace, both from the candidates as well as from the recruiters and the HR representatives that process their applications. And today I'd like to review the 3 pet peeves that all recruiters and HR professionals have when receiving a resume directly from a candidate. This is Bertram. Talk to you very soon. So the first one is to actually receive a resume directly from a candidate, but it's titled to someone else. So my name is Bertram, my company's name is Renown Talent, but I receive a resume from a person, let's say their name is Michael, but they have titled this resume, they have titled the job, they have titled everything directly to another company, but they just forwarded me that email saying, hello, I'd like to apply for this position. And I'll just say that this is a very big no-no, okay? If you're gonna be working directly with someone, you wanna be able to start a connection with that person. You want to be able to, share with them your interests, but just, forwarding a resume, not necessarily caring who gets it or the person's name, or even if you just put Dear HR or Dear Recruiter, but directly forwarding a message you sent to somebody else, but hey, I see Bertram has a job open, I'm gonna forward that directly to him, I'm gonna say that is a very big no-no. Take the time and put a little bit of extra effort and retitle the email and make sure you definitely spell that person's name correctly. And if you cannot, let's say you're applying to an anonymous email, right, at info@something, you can just put the company name in there or just put dear, comma, okay? But just directly forwarding something that you've already sent to someone else and you don't want to put the extra time and effort to retitle that is a very big no-no. The second pet peeve that recruiters and HR representatives, when we are working directly with candidates and receive their resumes, is when they send it to multiple people at the very same time. And I'm not even talking about a BCC, okay? I'm talking about, I can see that you've applied to my opportunity as well as the 20 other recruiting agencies or firms that are hiring at this very moment. That is a very big no-no. Not that I need to know what else is going on at other organizations, but it doesn't show that you've shared the time and investment into picking what opportunity you're looking for. You're just looking for a job. And if you're just looking for a job is likely what you're gonna find, but that may not necessarily be the career opportunity that you're looking for. And even for the recruiters or the HR representatives, I mean, how much extra effort are they gonna give to that one person that is just blasting their resume out to whoever is going to respond? So even if you're a person that has a very renowned talent, a person that is in demand, I would say you want to start and have and establish a one-on-one connection. Do not just blast your resume out to 20 recruiters on the same email chain. That is a big no-no. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Do not do it any circumstance. And the third and final one. Now this is interesting because this is more when it comes to resumes and cover letters. And within my 8 years of recruiting, I haven't really had to deal with cover letters because they're not usually required for the jobs that I am helping folks with, whether it's a job that only pays $40,000 a year or $200,000 a year. But if you're going to utilize a cover letter, okay, ladies and gentlemen, please take the time to update that cover letter. I can tell you that countless, even every week, I get at least one cover letter that is directly towards another company, okay? And yes, I do happen to partner with agencies. I don't happen to have a lot of needs from my direct organization. But if you're just gonna send me a cover letter that you sent to ABC Hospital, but hey, I'm applying for the same type of position, I'm just gonna send that to Bertram, I am going to be forced to utilize that cover letter and pass it on to the hiring manager. So what I usually do, I usually pause and I usually reach out to the candidate and ask them to update that cover letter, update that letter. And this is the thing, I know I cannot speak for all recruiters. I definitely, in my practice, I pause, okay, I don't get upset, but I pause and I reach out to that candidate and I verify their interests. I ask them to update what they need to do and I will work with them, even if you sent it to me and 20 other recruiters. But I definitely know there's a very big pain point for us because we feel that the candidates are not taking the time, but they're so easy to go online and say nobody's replying to my application and nobody's doing this and nobody's doing this. But are you doing what is best for you in your career? Are you taking those extra steps? And they're only little minor steps. Nobody says you need to rewrite a whole resume. Just updating, for example, in a cover letter, a contact name and the job and the position, and you just doing a little research as to why you would like to work for that company. You don't have to put a big blurb on there, but just researching and you knowing what you're applying for will make all the difference. So I hope these 3 points are definitely going to help you in your search, especially for those new graduates that are out there in the marketplace right now. And this is Bertram again. I'll see you here again very soon. Bye-bye.